What's up, y'all? My name is Andre Hopkins, also known as Entre Interview, and today I'm joined here by MIBR Zekken. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good to hear. Let's just jump right into it. So, in the presser, Fraud talked a little bit about just how you guys just got back yesterday. I mean, how are you dealing with the jet lag, the time change?
Um, it's not too bad because when you're coming back and like the time goes backwards, it's like a little bit easier. But I
Mm.
tried to like I slept on the plane trying to like hard force my sleep schedule to go back to normal. Um, I'm like probably gonna crash midway through the day, but I'm not there yet. But like I could see myself getting nuked in like 2 hours, so I gotta like stay up to try and keep the normal schedule. It's always like pretty hard the first like day or two, but like I'll be good.
I had to get up for Masters London like the 5:30 in the morning. About
Yeah.
5 p.m. every day, I'd be like, oh my, oh no, like I'm so
Yeah, it
exhausted.
gets you. In the middle of the day, it just gets you.
It sneaks up on you. You're feeling fine, and then you just get punched. It's terrible, but I mean, I hope it doesn't get you too bad
Yeah, I'm
today.
so too.
so, so recently, you guys, just played in the EWC tournament. Just kind of just participating in that kind of tournament with such a quick turnaround from that to stage two starting. Does that kind of make your prep for stage two more difficult?
Um, it's definitely a time crunch, but the like meta itself hasn't changed. Like there's some small buffs that like just happened, but I don't see like teams going too crazy for it. So we don't have a lot of like reset time, but in terms of like the actual prep and the strategy, like I don't see too much changing, so I don't think it's as bad as it might look on the schedule.
Well, I mean, since you guys just got back, I don't know how much time you've had to practice or play on the map, but with Summit, just what are your kind of initial thoughts on the map coming out?
I'm a fan of it. I've really been liking playing it in ranked. The only like big impression that I have is that I think it's quite defense sided, at least from my like limited experience playing it so far. The choke points and like the corridors are really tight, so I think it's kind of easy to defend and just like spam down and kill a lot of people. But I mean, I could be wrong. You never know when we get into like team play with when things are like way more coordinated. But at least from my impression so far, it seems a bit defense sided, and I'm liking playing it so far. It's been fun.
In terms of gimmicks on maps, I mean, where do you personally rank it? Like the rotating doors on Lotus. I mean, where do you enjoy the gimmick of the falling doors?
Um, I do enjoy it, but the thing that I think is going to be lame is I think they're all just going to get like insta shot
Yeah.
by either defense or attack. So I don't see like there's not a lot of like variety in the gimmick.
Hmm.
But like I'm a fan of it. I still think it's cool to have like interactable things like that. I just don't see like there's not much depth to it, so it's not yeah.
Yeah. Like you're just gonna there's no like mind games you can play with, like how you can
Yeah,
do on Lotus by just
you
flicking it
just
over
shoot
and
on
over.
except for that one like Omen like TP thing that everyone's
Oh,
doing on TikTok. Like that one's really cool. But other than that, yeah, it's just kind of like shoot the door and move on.
it was so funny to me when on the first show match, when they had I think it was Grim out there and he's doing walls, breaking the wall with the door, and I was like, bro,
Yeah,
that's been
those are
out for
cool.
one
Those are
minute,
cool.
bro. Like, but yeah, it's yeah, like you said, not much. Um, what's the, like you said, depth to the kind of gimmick like you do on the maps. Okay, so how does the team look to adapt from the mistakes kind of made in kickoff in stage one to try to push and qualify for champs and just have a better stage two overall?
Um, I think we just like from those experiences we learned a lot about us as a team and how we function in like the high pressure situations. We kind of paid for not qualifying for those events by the fact that we didn't get like any international experience, any like playing in another place that's not LA experience up until just now with EWC. But now that we've kind of gotten that out of the way, I'm pretty happy that we had that experience because going into champs, we're not like if we go to champs, we wouldn't be going in like completely raw, like not knowing how we function like when we get to a different place. And same with like if we're gonna go to the Brazil for playoffs, like we already have a little bit of experience of like traveling as a group, like getting a new setup and doing things together as a group. So I think it's good that we got the experience just now, but not getting it from kickoff and then stage one, we paid for it a bit.
And talking a little bit about that international experience you guys have gone, I mean, just kind of what kind of impact does that have in the team's mental and morale, being able to go internationally and be like, okay, we can beat these other teams?
It's quite nice. It's always like easier to like play in these types of matches when you've done it before and you know like what it feels like and it's not like completely new to you. Obviously like as individuals we all have a lot of experience going to internationals and playing on in these big games, but it's always important to do it like as a group and make sure like as a collective everyone's on the same page, everyone knows like what's going on, how people are going to react to certain things. So I think it's very valuable.
Okay. And then, so I have a fan question from somebody who they made the free noted walkout post, and he saw that you reposted it. Were you attending the free noted walkout?
I was there. I was there marching. We were marching for change to free big note. Ah, I feel bad, man. I wanted to see him. I wanted to see him here. I saw
Yeah,
him. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
shame.
it's just unfortunate. I mean, hey, things like that happen all the time. Unfortunate in an industry like this, but still happy to see Vic back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good to see Vic back.
So, kind of going into stage one, I mean, you guys have the upcoming game against NRG, who are also in EWC. Just kind of with the little amount of time both teams have, just what do you kind of expect from that game, just in general?
Um, I'm not expecting. Well, I guess you never know, but like I'm not expecting there to be like crazy changes within like our comps and like overall game plan and strategy. It's just gonna be like both of us are well practiced now in this meta, and same with everyone else. So I think it's just gonna be like a solid, good game of Valorant. I don't think there's gonna be any like crazy gimmick. I mean, they always could, or we always could, just make like a crazy change last minute. But to be honest, I don't really expect it. But you never know. We'll see.
I mean, how have you felt seeing their recent swap with Ethan playing Neon? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
It's cool. It's cool. I just like seeing people play things that like they don't traditionally play. I always think that's fun. It adds like some variety.
I mean,
I don't know if they'll keep him doing it, but Ethan's a really solid player. Like I like he literally can just play anything. So it's cool. It was fun to watch.
it's had the same kind of experience for me when when Mata was on Harbor. I opened VLR. I'm like, he's on what now?
Yeah.
I'm like checking the page. I'm like, there must have been some kind of error here. There's no way. Yeah, no, yeah, he did. That caught me very off guard when I saw that. And also, kind of just going off of the short time period. I mean, you had to kind of go back with the buffs that came in. I don't know if they were actually in the recent tournament you played in, but the senti buffs, the Killjoy, the Deadlock. Just do you think those will kind of have any impact in shifting the meta, or do you think it'll be the same?
Um, I do believe that those buffs were in there for EWC. I
Okay.
do think you're gonna see like a little bit less double duelists. Um, but I don't think it's gonna shift like crazy far. It's just that they're not like dead options anymore. And there's some players that like traditionally play certain agents. So I don't have any names off the top of my head, but like Killjoy mids, for example. Like
hmm
Nicole really likes Killjoy. Noah really likes Killjoy. So I'm sure she's happy about it. But I don't think it's gonna like drastically change the way the game's played right now.
Do you kind of were you kind of like underwhelmed by when they announced those buffs? I mean, from when I just saw the numbers, I was like, I don't think it's really going to do much. But did you expect more, or was it kind of like what you expected, the kind of
I
slow?
think um I mean with Riot, I never really know what to expect. Sometimes they just like nuke a character or they buff one like to the sun. So I'm honestly kind of happy that they did like these like slight little changes, just kind of like gauge how things are. I think the biggest one was the cipher change to where I think it was like 0.2 seconds faster for
Yeah.
when you hit the trip to when you light up. I thought that was the biggest one or like the most noticeable one. But yeah, I'm honestly kind of a fan that they're doing these like smaller changes because sometimes like yeah, sometimes a character will just be like insanely broken or insanely bad, and I'm not. I mean, I'm just not a fan when that happens.
Yeah, and I agree with what you're saying because even with we still have champs coming up, if it's not enough, they can still make another kind of small incremental change, kind of play it out, see how it's going, and then you can talk about with the little buffs that had just come out with Yoru and ISO. I didn't fully see the Yoru ones, but he has the longer gate crash now, and ISO has the instant pull out from the shield. I don't know when those will even come in. I assume probably playoffs, but do you think any of those will kind of fix or not fix, but changing those characters?
Um, well, there's definitely. I mean, it's definitely nice. I think the Yoru one with the +5 seconds on his gate crash now. I think that's probably the biggest one out of all the changes that they made because Yoru, like conceptually, is just really good. Um, just a guy with a get out of jail free card with a fast rotation if you choose to use your TP like that, and also his ultimate is like insane. So I could see him like I could see his pick rate going up a good bit. But it depends on if teams have good Yoru players, but we'll just have to see. I just think that +5 on his TP was really impactful. And then the ISO one, I don't think it should make too big of a difference. Like he kind of just does the same stuff. Yeah, it's not that big in my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of have the same general thoughts. So, okay, and then kind of expanding on what we talked about before, just the upcoming game against NRG, just how are you feeling going into that game team wise, individually?
I'm feeling good to be honest. I know like yeah, we only got top 8 at EWC. There's a lot of talk about like expectations and things like that, but from the perspective of just like being within the team, like we've grown a lot over the course of the EWC event. Even if the result doesn't like scream that. So I'm hoping that we can take the experience that we had and just put it into this next game that we can come out with confidence and just shoot our guns and play well. I think we're capable. I really want to show it, so I'm looking forward to the match, and I hope that we do well.
And then you kind of talked about like expectations. I mean, just in terms of kind of personal and then also some fan expectations compared to how it's been in reality with kind of results. Has this been how difficult of a year, or has it been a difficult year for you, kind of just in that sense of your expectations versus how it's actually played out?
Yeah, it's been difficult. My expectations are pretty like aligned with the fans. Like I had very, very high expectations coming into the year, and like maintaining them. Like we look insane at certain points, and I'm like, wow, we can really just be like one of the best teams in the world on any given day. And the results have been, I mean, obviously quite disappointing both to the fans and to me. So I really want to show better than that. Um, and just yeah, hoping to do that throughout the rest of the stage, the rest of the year.
And then just last question here: do you have any words for the MIBR fans before stage two?
I appreciate all of you guys. I love all of you guys. Please continue to support us throughout this stage. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna make the most of this and hope that we can make champs. And I also hope that we can see you guys in Brazil come playoffs.
All right. Well, Zekken, thank you very much for your time, and good luck to you and MIBR on stage two, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank you.
one.
You too.